EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Ray McCloud on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Penix gonna throw right away. That's caught. Ray McCloud. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Penix. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. You think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play action. It's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Another run here for Robinson. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line. Throwing is Penix. Samuel has it working the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, offensive coordinator script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Caden Ellis in on that stop. On 2nd down, Stroud. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll go again with Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action. Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. Side, it's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Houston. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is.
Do I got to be past my 50 to go for this?
4th down coming up.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have a different.
Wish y'all good luck.
Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Stroud. Taking up. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. To throw, it's Stroud. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Samuel there to make the catch. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here is Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Again, it's Penix. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Penix gonna throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Here we go, set. 79 Bronco.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Returning is Tutu Atwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the 3rd quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, it's Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll get this out to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same.
And he's in! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And this time, they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down for Houston. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a net.
Now a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He runs with it, and he will score. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Big opening up the middle. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Coup able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Atwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First and 10. A run here with Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On second down, Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They send the tight end in motion. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run with Mixon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll try and run for it. First down and more inside the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage? Yes as well. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Here we go.
They'll run with Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
Seven Pirates.
Here's Penix. And he's in. Breaks London. Touchdown Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, one more. Like you, Texas. Yeah.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a run going left. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage set. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.